Francis presiding over the second and final Mass of his Canadian tour, with the service Thursday at the Basilica of Saint Anne de Beaupré outside of Quebec City.
Au nom du Père et du Fils et du Saint-Esprit.
The theme, reconciliation. Hundreds of Indigenous peoples, including residential school survivors, gathered inside to hear the message firsthand.
In confronting the scandal of evil and the body of Christ wounded in the flesh of our Indigenous brothers and sisters, we too have experienced deep dismay. We too feel the burden of failure.
Just before the Pope's first words, a brief protest saw a banner with the words, "Rescind the Doctrine," unfurled on the floor of the Basilica. Demonstrators are demanding the Pope renounce 15th century edicts, known as the Doctrine of Discovery, that the papacy used to justify the taking of Indigenous land. It wasn't immediately clear if the Pope saw the message. Outdoor viewings of the Mass also shown on big screens in the Quebec City area. While the Pope received a warm welcome from some Thursday morning, others want more from the head of the Catholic Church.
He didn't apologize about Catholic Church running the 60% of the residential, over 60% of the residential. He didn't apologize for that. He came here, I don't know, and asking for forgiveness. I don't know, not for me anyways.
Politicians, including Prime Minister Justin Trudeau, were also in attendance for the Mass.
And a day after Trudeau met privately with the Pope, he says they discussed the importance of the Roman Catholic Church's role, their continued work with Indigenous peoples to advance healing and reconciliation. And the PM says the need for the Church to take real, concrete action. Now, I want to go back to that protest banner, the message that they were carrying there. Now, back in 2018, the Assembly of First Nations actually looked ahead to this papal visit with something called the Dismantling the Doctrine of Discovery report. Now, in it, they write, how is it possible that any pope, king or queen or explorers from Europe could discover lands in the New World if Indigenous peoples were already occupying such lands according to our own laws and legal orders? They go on to say it is the hope of AFN that when Pope Francis comes to Canada, he will publicly renounce discovery. And time is running out. The Pope travels to Iqaluit Friday for his final stop before heading back home to the Vatican. Melissa Duggan, City News.